All right, so let me ask you guys something. Have you guys ever spent hours or days trying to set up your stream, trying to go live? You finally get a title, you go live, and then you hear nothing but crickets. No, barely anyone clicks in. You're completely alone. The truth is, your stream title and thumbnail are literally everything, especially when it comes to YouTube streaming, where you can actually create custom thumbnails. But on Twitch, your title is even more important. It's what makes people stop scrolling and say, wait a minute, what's this? Well, today we're going to break it down, right? How to craft up the perfect stream title and thumbnail if you're going live on a platform like YouTube that allows you to create thumbnails. And we're going to make it so that it's extremely clickable. Now, whether you're on Twitch, Kick, or YouTube, your title is one of the most important things here for drawing viewers in. Now, I want to let you guys know that this is backed by psychology, marketing tricks, and real-world streaming experience. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. But real quick though, for anyone out there who is an aspiring streamer trying to get your stream up off the ground, it's very important to stand out amongst the sea of millions and millions of streamers. And that's where today's sponsor for this video comes in, Own.tv. Owned.tv is your one-stop shop for fresh new graphics for your stream. Whether you're on Twitch, YouTube, or Kick, you'll find something that's a perfect fit for your channel. They offer full themed overlay packages, which are great if you're trying to give your stream a complete makeover, but let's say you're looking to pick up some new alert graphics, don't worry, because they've got you covered there too. You could find single graphics such as alerts, emotes, banners, panels, and logos as well. And one of the best parts about these overlays is that they are completely modular. So if you and your friends all pick up the same overlay, such as this Rodan one right here, you could change the colors and tweak it to match your brand, and none of you will have the exact same overlay. If you're looking to take your stream to the next level, be sure to check out Own.tv using my link below to support the channel. And don't forget, use code HAMMER at checkout for an additional 50% off your order. Now, back to the video. All right, so I want you guys to think about this, right? On Twitch, Kick, and YouTube, you're competing against thousands and thousands of live streams. Now, your title and your thumbnail are your first impression, your hook, and your ad all rolled into one. Most people don't know you yet, so your gameplay will not hook them. But your title or your thumbnail, that's your ticket to standing out. Now, I wrote some ideas down here for you guys, and I want to talk about them, right? So your stream title formula is basically how you're going to compose your stream's title. Now, this sounds pretty in-depth, but the problem is most people don't realize that this is an in-depth tactic to standing out. If you clicked on this video and you have less than 5, 10, 15 viewers on your stream, there's a good chance that you're struggling creating a really engaging title. Now let's talk about it. A good stream title needs to do at least 2 of these things that I've written down here, right? So we have 4 things written down. Again, remember I said you only need 2. So the first thing is it needs to spark curiosity. It needs to make people feel like, wow, this is kind of interesting. Like I want to actually click into the stream and find out what's going on here. Another one is that it needs to offer a clear value or challenge, right? If you're doing a challenge in a game, if you're doing a challenge IRL, it needs to show that to the viewers before they even click in on your stream, right? It needs to give them something of value, right? You're taking their time by taking their click. They want to watch your stream, so you have to give something in return, and your title is going to let them know exactly what it is that you're giving them. Another thing it could do is show some personality, right? Maybe you are a different type of streamer. Maybe you're crazy, a rage comp streamer, right? You play games and you rage out, and it's hilarious to watch, and people find it really entertaining. That's a personality title. And then another thing it could be is it could target a specific niche or trend. If something is trending currently and you're streaming about it, that should be in the title, and it should also go hand in hand with personality, right? So there's a few different formulas for crafting up this title. Now, formula 1 is going to be a keyword plus your challenge or hook. Some examples of this would be like solo hardcore hunter hyphen can I survive past level 10? Ranking every Valorant agent. Come argue with me. Now you're enticing people to come in and argue with what you're saying about these Valorant agents, right? No map, no help, just Tarkov. Now you're implying you're going into Tarkov completely blind with no help, with no map. that's interesting. People want to watch that. So those are some examples of the keyword plus challenge or hook formula. Now, formula number 2 is the relatable / emotional hook plus what you're doing. Examples of this would be, I'm burnt out, but streaming anyway, cozy stream. Worst day ever, let's escape into Elden Ring. Now, these are a little bit less clickable in my opinion, but they do work for some people. They're a little bit more relatable. They're a little bit more emotional, right? You may get some people scrolling after they got home from work or from school that want to just kind of sit down and have a cozy stream with you. It does work. Now, formula number 3 would be the controversy or strong opinion plus action formula. 2 examples of this would be Apex is dead, let's see for ourselves. Or why I switched from Twitch to YouTube, live test, come hang out. Something like that, right? That is a controversy or strong opinion on something and an action following it up. Now, all of these formulas take 2 things, like I said earlier. In my opinion, formula number 1, the keyword plus challenge or hook, like the examples I gave before, no map, no help, just Tarkov, or ranking every Valorant agent, come argue with me, or solo hardcore hunter, can I survive past level 10? To me, Formula 1 is definitely the most clickable type of title for someone who isn't really known in a community yet. So I would stick to that kind of formula if it works for your content, but if not, use one of the other formulas that I've given here. And I'm going to post all of this down in the description so you guys can kind of copy and paste this into a Word doc and have it as a reference when you're trying to go live. Now, a lot of you may sit there and think like these are some clickbaity titles. They're really not. These are not clickbait. They're very, very click worthy. You're giving users a reason to care what's behind your stream when they click on it, right? They care about what's going on, so they click. It's not baiting them. I mean, it's baiting in a sense of giving them a reason to click, but as long as you're delivering, it's not clickbait. And to be completely honest, you guys can also use the help of so many other things, right? One notable thing that you can use is ChatGPT. Tell ChatGPT what you're doing on your stream that night and ask it, hey, what would be a really good title? What's a very clickable title to get people to click into my stream? I want to get viewers in here. Help me make this title great. Explain what you're doing and use ChatGPT to help you generate titles as well. Now, this next part, we're going to talk about thumbnails, right? This isn't really important when it comes to Twitch and Kick streaming, but it is very important if you're someone who streams on YouTube where you can create custom thumbnails. Now, I won't go too in depth here, but it's kind of the same thing as uploading YouTube videos, right? Now, for stream thumbnails, I'm going to give you a few different things that I think you should focus on when creating them, right? You're going to need to use some high contrast. You want bright colors against maybe dark backgrounds or dark colors against bright backgrounds. You want big, bold text, 3 to 5 words max, if any, right? To me, the lesser amount, hit my microphone, the lesser amount of words in your thumbnail, the better. So you want to use 3 to 5 words max, but 3 is that sweet spot where it kind of is like, this is what's happening in here. It's short and sweet. People can read it in under a second. Boom, they click in. Facial expressions, right? Surprise, frustration, excitement, emotions. All of that stuff draws clicks into your live stream. You want to avoid clutter. You want to focus on one big image or concept, whether it's words or your face or whatever, but you don't want too many things in your thumbnail. And then add some kind of subtle logo or icon, something to give your thumbnail some kind of brand. When people are scrolling and see that tiny little hint of subtle branding, they know that it's you. Now remember guys, the job of the title and thumbnail is to get that click, but the job of your stream is to earn their watch. You don't need to fake hype or lie to get viewers. Instead, tell a story, build intrigue, be strategic, find ways to get people into your stream so that they want to watch. It's honestly something that you guys are just going to get better with over time. So you have to trust me on this. Take these formulas that I've given you, take this advice and start using it. And you should see over the next few weeks, a little bit more action, a little bit more traction, a little bit more people clicking into your streams and, you know, maybe chatting in your chat and trying to talk to you. If you're doing something interesting, you got to stand out. Streaming is so oversaturated at this point that it's very, very hard to pull viewers in. But either way, I hope that this helped you guys out. And if it did, hit the like button, share it with someone who needs to see it. Comment down below. Let me know your issues. If this worked for you, if you've been doing something that I didn't mention in this video that's working for you, I would love to hear all about it. Subscribe to the channel and come hang out with me live on my stream at twitch.tv/hammerdance Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. But anyways, guys, I want you to keep those hammers up. I'll see you next time.